all those who have been able to assemble themselves from all walks of life to give solidarity to the exceptional human being, great Nnamdi Kanu, a detribalized man, a man without barrier. Yes, the whole world is a watch. What Nigeria will play out today, let me tell you, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu the Great remains my Lord and my Savior anytime, any day. You see, who on this earth has the popularity and has? Let me tell you, no matter the antics, the scheme, anybody is adducing, nobody is equal to Jesus Christ, and nobody is equal to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Presently, in this contemporary society, I am greeting Ezra Patego. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is greater. You see?
I'm sorry, I have to let you go. Your time is up. Your time is up. We are sticking to 1 minute today, like I said earlier. All right, and we are going to take about 2 or 3 more calls before we take down the curtain on today's edition of the Polity. Good morning. Are you there? I can hear you. Yes, good morning.
And good morning, Franklin and Dr. Tunus.
You're welcome.
Good morning. Yeah, Chidi Chukuma joining you from home this morning. Yes,
Go ahead.
Talking of the protest that is going on. And I just want to marry it with that audio from the governor of Anambra State. So, since that protest, I am in full support of it. I pledge my full support. And I also say kudos to the organizer, especially the Shuman.
All right.
If we continue this way, maybe that one day that we rule Nigeria.
All right, thank you for your contribution. I have to let you go. Like I said, we are sticking to 1 minute today. We are live on Facebook again. I'm sorry, the network kind of messed things up earlier, but you can go back to Facebook now and drop your comment once again. All right, it's at Udala
for those
Radio
that also posted
104.7
before, they can
FM.
repost it.
Yes, please. Udala Radio 104.7 FM. That's our handle. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
I'm watching it from Africa.
All right, make it snappy. You have less than a minute, brother.
Nnamdi Kanu didn't commit any crime or is self-stagnation. So let the Nigerian government release Nnamdi Kanu, or they will see what will fall upon them. Nnamdi Kanu project is God or death. The world is coming to an end. Look at what is happening in Gaza. Nigerian government go ahead and release Nnamdi Kanu so that they will be free. Thank you. Olisa Mbeki.
All right, then. Thank you for your contribution, gentlemen. I'm sorry. I just checked up Facebook, and I don't think we can wait for you to re-comment. Good morning. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sorry, we have to let you go. We cannot hear you clearly. Looks like the network is not favorable from your end. We take the comments on Facebook now.
Okay, so a quick one. We have this very post from Arinze Bartholomew from Inoma. He says our political leaders are always careful, technical in responding to how the Igbo man has been treated in Nigeria. For one average Nigerian, Igbos are not needed in Nigeria. Take what is happening in Lagos right now. We were forced out from Kano because of where we come from. Our politicians must be man enough to face the truth and say it the way it is. Dr. Mrs. Molebara from Owerri says the rising poverty level is the consequence of mass unemployment and corruption. Leadership that denies people access to basic infrastructure. In Nigeria, there is enough for everybody's need, but certainly not enough for everybody's greed. We are only improving in population and not in economy. The higher our population, the higher the pressure on existing infrastructure, which is a big challenge to government. Ugochukwu Frank says everyone is entitled to the opinion the best way forward is a referendum. If a marriage is not working, you either find a way to peaceful resolution or to a permanent solution. Do nothing and be pontificating is not an option. Everything is negotiable. Then Godswill Okoye says the reason why Soludo is sounding like that is because he is in power already and he has benefited from politics from federal government, and he knew if he supports Biafra he will lose his ambition to federal appointment, and that was the reason all Southeast governors don't support Biafra, because it will affect their political aim. Then retract Obiabu Ikeju Christopher says he's listening from College of Education in Subwe. He says the level of marginalization to the Southeast is nothing to write home about, both economically, politically, and all aspects of infrastructure. Only when it is addressed will the agitation be reduced to a greater extent. Considering the present settings of Nigeria, there is every reason for agitation from the Southeast. Ebuka Frank added, they are shooting at peaceful protesters again. So this is what democracy means now. Section 40 of the 1999 Constitution gives every Nigerian the right to peaceful assembly. I do not know if there has been a report of a shooting at the protesters. We know about tear gas.
There has been no report of
then,
that sort.
Odnaka Gon says, okay, I'm enjoying today's analysis. Tony is being fair today. He's not backing Professor fully today. Okay, then as Hillary says, Omede Shore on the run as police fire tear gas, live bullet at protesters. Okay, like I said, that I haven't been able to read anywhere that live bullets are fired at protesters. So these are the comments we have so far now, and I think at this point we have to drop the comments.
Absolutely, gentlemen. Thank you for your analysis this morning, Tony. What are your last words going to be, especially in response to some of the would I say accusations that have been made so far?
I don't know about any accusation anyway, but then
it
depends.
No. Okay, let's say the interpretations. Let me use the word interpretations that have been given to your stance this morning.
No. Somebody may tune in to a radio and then hear a particular thing. The person did not know what you said earlier on or where you're heading to. So
what would you like to reiterate?
No. The point is this. I've just said it many times. That one, that it is a constitutional right to protest.
Okay.
And I've also said that it is wrong for courts to use an ex parte order to stop protestation. And I also said that we must also look into issues that fuel this agitation and secession. Yes, we agree that Nigeria needs Southeast needs Nigeria or Southeast also needs Africa. So we've said all those things, but there are things that's what we call causative factors. Let's not be more like treating a particular ailment with what we call something a hands-on treatment. That is a causative factor. So, and these things are the things fueling this agitation. Nnamdi Kanu, for instance, leverage on some of these imbalances and marginalization, and he started his own movement, just as Wazirike did, just as Ojukwu did. So, but the most important thing is that can we look into some of these things causing all this? And we have just said these things on this show. For those that tuned in at a particular point, did not know where we started, how we started, you can go on Facebook, you can go on YouTube, rewatch everything, or you can also re-listen what you have just learned. So
have a repeat broadcast later on.
Of course, the point we are making is, it is not democracy when you fire tear gas on peaceful protesters. If they are not peaceful, you can fire tear gas, but if they are peaceful, no need. It's unnecessary. That is not what democratization is all about.
Lawful.
I don't know, but our international community, they are listening. And just for the question Franklin asked me, they may have underlining intent, no doubt, but there are people that believe that this protest is also timely to apply pressure on the federal government to also come up with a political solution. If you can negotiate with the bandits, federal government has not negotiated with bandits anyway, but we have seen some state governments negotiating with bandits. That tells you that you can also negotiate with a separatist agitator.
All right,
it's important.
You, Tony. Franklin, what are your last words?
Okay, so I'm going to delve into the area we didn't touch there. It's about the 5 years anniversary of the of the Lekki killings. Talking about the NSAS protest 5 years after they ended. My question has been, down the line, what have you been able to take out from that very thing? I know that after that very protest, federal government mandated states for them to set up panels, and about 29 states went and set up panels. These panels came out with recommendations. In some recommendations, they recommended that people should be compensated, while those who were convicted should be charged to court. And now, 5 years after, how many states have been able to do that? In Anambra State, I know that the recommendation came up. That was on Obiano, and Obiano committed. He made a commitment that he was going to implement that. Now, guess what? Where are we now? And if we fail to address issues based on recommendations, so how do we think that we can get it better in the nearest future?
You're right. Thank you, Franklin, for your thoughts. And staying in that line, it was just on Friday that I witnessed a police officer telling a tricycle driver that if he doesn't park to give him 200 naira, in his words, thunder will fire you. Not my words, that words of a police officer. And so it goes to show you that we haven't really gotten reformation of our personnel on the road, right? I mean, our police officers. We are still calling for the reform of the security outfits in Nigeria. Tony would always say, where are body cams? We need these men recorded so that they know they cannot do just about anything and go scot-free. The last time I checked, the Nigerian police force said, you should not be on the road without your name tag. Well, I promise you, these guys move around on the road. Well, I have a video of this sorry officer who did this. Well, he doesn't have a name tag, but I got his face on camera, but he did not know. And I dare say that if only we have body cams,
some of these things
would be better behaved.
Now I have another program immediately after this show, so let me just get ready and come back.
Oh, awesome. That's right. All right, the Polity is going to make a return tomorrow, 9:15 down to 11 a.m. Until then, I am Chisom Chinedu. Good morning to you.
Before the bridges came, before the city stretched its arms to the sky, there was a voice carried by the great Niger, whispered in the winds that danced through the Obunike caves, a voice that told the stories of kings, traders, warriors, and dreamers. That voice still speaks. That voice is us. We are Udala Radio, 104.7 FM. Seriously authentic.